Good day everyone. On this blissful day, I would love to share with you the consequences of pandemic COVID-19 on events during the early stage. I still remember the chaotic days back then when one of my family members had to postpone her wedding ceremony that should be held in May 2020. So ladies and gentlemen, today we will discuss the impact of pandemic COVID-19 on events during the early stage, which includes religious gatherings were totally prohibited and ceremonies were delayed a couple times. To kickstart, I'll discuss the prohibition on religious meeting during the pre-pandemic of COVID-19, which comes as a shock to everyone regardless of their religion. Major Anglican and Catholic masses in West Malaysia as well as in Sabah and Sarawak have been postponed, while yearly cultural events in Sabah such as the Keamatan and Kalimaran have been cancelled. Furthermore, Malaysia's Religious Affairs Minister declared the suspension of Friday prayer for Muslims in order to avoid the spread of coronavirus. Next, I will cover the impact of the outbreak of COVID-19 on events during the early stage, which is the postponement of ceremonies for a couple times. For example, hundreds of couples have to postpone their wedding ceremony due to the first enforcement movement control order issued by the government in March 2020. Because of that, they have to bear a massive waste of budget since preparation has been done. Some couples even have to delay several times due to prohibition on mass gathering. Other ceremonies such as graduation, convocation and other big events were affected too. To summarize, today we have discussed the impact of pandemic COVID-19 on events during the early stage, which includes religious gatherings were totally prohibited and ceremonies were delayed a couple times. I hope we can take lessons from what had happened back then by following the standard operational procedure designated by Ministry of Health in order to reduce the COVID-19 cases. I will now pass the floor to the next presenter.